Am I looking at you or the camera?
How can I describe myself? That's a hard one.
I would say silly, caring, Slytherin.
Fun, professional and enthusiastic.
I am diligent, supportive and loyal.
Talkative, creative and kind.
Energetic, respectful and driven.
Outgoing, a little bit cheeky and quite open.
I'd have to say hardworking, honest and loyal.
I'm quite chatty and outgoing, and I just like to have a good, fun day.
Determined, caring and driven.
Conscientious, curious, impatient.
Communicator, team worker and fun.
Very bubbly, friendly and easily excitable.
I would describe myself as fun, kind and patient.
Hardworking, persevering and a bit of a clown. Resourceful, kind and determined.
I studied psychology and community services, so working with people.
I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I had a gap year, I worked in retail, and then eventually I got an apprenticeship role here at the studios.
I studied archaeology and anthropology at university, so I'm somewhat familiar with being in the mud and the outside.
I went to a performing arts college because I have a real passion for theatre and filmmaking.
Did drama, and then I went on to work professionally as an actor.
Our department supplies rigging equipment, so scaffolding on the whole, to the film productions so that they can build sets and put up lights.
I'm the finance director for Warner Brothers Studios Leavesden.
All the jobs I had were people jobs, whether I work in music, I was a bit of a PR.
So what I do is I manage the productions on behalf of the studio when it comes to bookings. So I look after their stages to film in, their workshops to create in and their offices. Well, I really didn't know what I wanted to do when I finished school, and I started working in building management about 8 years ago.
One of my friend's brothers came to school and he gave a talk and he was in the Royal Navy and I thought, oh, I'd love to join the Royal Navy and become a chef, which is what I did.
My first job was in a bank. I fancied a change and I saw the advert come in for the Warner Brothers when it was first opening 9 years ago.
I studied history, maths, economics and psychology.
I applied for a job here not really knowing what it was. It was a temporary job, but I ended up staying here 10 years.
I came for an interview and then, I got a phone call the same day offering me the job.
My experience of working here is that there are all kinds of people at different levels coming into the job, and something that's really nice to see on site is a lot of young people who are probably learning on the job and acquiring the skills as they go.
The types of people that can work at Warner Brothers, I would say, is anyone and everyone. It's a very inclusive culture here. You can have a myriad of skills, myriad of backgrounds. It's open to everyone.
Being disabled, I was having difficulties, so I found this council-run scheme called Work Solutions, and they arranged for an interview with me at Warner Brothers, and I went to Warner Brothers and they gave me a job.
I'll tell you what it is, the team's diverse, the guests that come in are quite diverse as well. And we learn a lot of languages with the guests coming in, so we've learned a lot of languages that you think you'd never learn and never be able to say. So I get by at the front with all different languages that have no affiliation with me whatsoever, like Korean, Japanese, Chinese, Indonesian, Malaysian.
There's a lot of people with a lot of hidden talent here that we get to know as we work with them.
I had worked at the Olympics making the costumes and made the Dementor costume for the opening ceremony. So when I came here, I was so excited to see how all the things were made. I applied, I rang up and I found out about it,
And I didn't know that.
We have people in our team that are still in school, and then we have other people in the team who have got grandchildren in school. So there is like a massive mixed age range of people.
People here are from everywhere. We've all got our little quirks, we've all got our little differences. And I say to everybody, it's our differences that bring us all together.
Telling secrets is the best joy. For example, we're here in Gringotts Bank, and right at the end is my dad's costume. My dad was in the Harry Potter movies, and when I tell visitors that secret. They're like, wow.
What I love most about it is the different people I meet, whether it's on a production or from the staff. Everyone's from different backgrounds, everyone's had different life experiences.
My favourite thing about my job is hands down the people that I work with. There is such a variety of people on site with different backgrounds, different skills, talents, and that makes every day interesting and inspiring.
You never know who you're going to meet. I've even met royalty.
I love being able to provide a service to people and being valued for my skills and experience. I've also got some really good mentors and role models within the studio.
I'm the only girl out of 7, 8 boys, and I've never felt undervalued. I've always felt like I'm a really prominent member of this team, I guess.
I've only been here just over a year and they've welcomed me with open arms. It is like a family. They're just such nice, supportive people to work for.
Just go for it, absolutely. I've suffered with anxiety my whole life. I definitely didn't think that I would be able to stand up in front of 150 people and do a speech where you might stumble over a few words, but it really is so much fun to see what the visitors get out of it.
There's so many varied roles here, not only in the studios, but in the construction industry as well. If you find something that you're interested in, really just pursue it, work hard at it, and there will be something here for you.
Whether it's prop making or operations or accounting, there's always an entry-level position there.
Look at your strong points and your attributes and what you're good at. Once you're confident within yourself, that confidence comes out and everybody else can see it, and obviously that'll help you get on with your way.
Whatever barriers you put up that make you think that you can't get this job or you don't fit in or you don't belong, just try and put to one side. There is really something for everyone here, I believe that.
And you can just be you, because that's what they want here. They want us to be ourselves, which is amazing.
My advice to anyone would be to not sit and wait for that job post to be put up in Indeed or put up on our careers page. I'm a true believer that you should be emailing people, networking people. I think a lot of opportunities can come from that.
If you want to do this, you just go for it.